Welcome to Puzzle with Emilia, that's me, and I just got back from the most eventful championship of the year. Guinness World Record attempt, surprising competition puzzle choices, and going from podium spot all the way down to getting a faulty puzzle in the last final.
I'm missing all the red as well.
Can we get a judge here?
It's time to unpack my trip to the Dutch Nationals.
2, 1, puzzle!
The championship weekend started off very hectic for me.
First of all, thank you so much for inviting me to be here as a sponsor this year. This is kind of new for me, and you can see my hands are shaking because I also have to compete. This is quite a lot.
Prior to each round, there was a raffle where I, as a sponsor, gave a lucky participant a gift card to my Sweet Puzzling coaching services. And as I was also competing, I barely made it back to my table before the countdown.
We will make sure of that. And then we go to the next part of the event. You are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, puzzle!
I had even downloaded a very specific Spotify list, had my headphones on, but I literally did not have time to press play. If you wonder what I was planning on listening to, here's a few examples. Despite all the shenanigans, it was all cool, and I was positively surprised when I saw the puzzle image. I absolutely love everything in the Ravensbrück UK catalog. And this puzzle is called Requiem Stop. I have actually done it earlier in April 2025. And not a surprise, due to my lack of practice in this year, I actually did it back then almost 5 minutes faster. That original first time attempt would have placed me 13th, but now I was actually 18th. I did it the same way though on both times, finishing with the rails. Apparently there were only 2 puzzlers on that round who didn't finish with the sky. And I do believe that if I would have really been actually on the second classification round, I would have placed higher than 18. And I'm gonna try to prove it by doing that puzzle because my pair Fenna gave me a copy of it. Let's go get it. Now, if you wonder how and why do I have a luggage with another luggage inside of it, there is a very logical reason to that, because I'm still selling my whole puzzle collection, which means that I travel with the luggage full of puzzles that I sold at the event. And what is actually new is that I came back with some puzzle. Anyway, let's see. This is the finals puzzle that I just got for no reason, and I packed this in a way. This one I won from one of the categories. Okay, I think the box is here. Okay. Let's try not to get mixed, these puzzles. Now, if we're missing pieces, it's fair to say that it's me to blame. We may end up with some extra pieces, but we'll see. After that final fiasco, I think anything goes for me. Anything goes for me. So this puzzle is called Haberdasher from the Happy Days at Work series, also from the UK catalog, and this is my first time doing it. While I was at the event, I joined the live stream to be interviewed during this second round. Super fun, and also cool to see my logo there as well.
I think now is a good moment to have Emilia over. She is going to tell us a little bit about her Speed Up program, and she's a sponsor this year of the event.
More in general, it's not about how you puzzle. A lot of people come to my session think that they're gonna get some like techniques or something, but it's more about how you practice.
Yeah.
Because and there I usually see the biggest thing is that people just do 500-piece puzzles after another, and they don't really separate. And I always say this, that, you know, Olympic swimmer doesn't just go swim. Or if you play soccer, you know, you don't go to your training, you don't play like 90 minutes. You do all kind of different kind of drills and practices, and you maybe play in the end if you have time. Yeah. So that's kind of like, so there's different kind of practices you can do, and also the variety in the puzzles that you do that often is missing.
If you want to watch the whole interview of 15 minutes, I will put a link in the description with the right timestamp. Anyway, with my time of 43 minutes and 55 seconds, I would have placed 11th on the second round, hypothetically speaking, of course. Before the final, I got to spend more time with people, trying to figure out who is joining the Guinness World Record later that day, and I also took a better look at the vendors village. And then we had a friendly race for beginners, and that took place before the final, and they had 300-piece puzzle to complete in 75 minutes, but after an hour they were allowed to ask help, so I went in and joined as a fristy friend. For the final, I should have been in one of the front rows, but the day was a bit too much for me, so I was placed nearby the exit, nearby the first aid. Anyway, moving on. This puzzle was a nice surprise. It's called Christmas Boutique, meant to be released on wider market later this year. And this was one of those puzzles where you keep seeing new sections to do all the time. So my overall strategy ended up being just pulling, so to say, pieces of interest, meaning everything I thought I could place and not one section by section. I wasn't super thrilled for this final time of mine, 47 and 57, but still proud of myself. And my highest expectations were anyway for the second day with teams and pairs. But before that,
Are we gonna do a new world record?
Do you want to play some puzzle chess with me?
I can try.
the Guinness World Record attempt was quite late after 9 p.m. and to be honest, I was already way too tired at this point. The goal was to have as many people working at the same time on 3,000-piece puzzle, and I've attempted other Guinness World Records twice before, including successfully assembling a 40,320 pieces puzzle in 25 minutes and 55 seconds. And attempting also to be the fastest country to do 2,000 piece puzzle, which we by the way failed. So this one was just a few pieces for each person and we were not allowed to touch anyone else's pieces, however we could try to help otherwise. I was very tired and I was just happy later to get back to my hotel room after the first day. Now the second day started off with teams, only one round, 2 puzzles, 300 pieces plus 1,000 pieces puzzle. I was in a team with Fenna, Eileen, Rosaline, and we definitely made the right choice of doing the 300-piece puzzle first and only after that the 1,000-piece panorama puzzle second. The puzzles are called 3,087 dogs and 1 cat and the night glow on Ocean Drive. Oh my god, those palm trees. Jigsaw also have this app that participants use to register, judges to log in time, and it's also nice to check your results and puzzle details later, otherwise I would not remember editing. And yes, as some people noticed on the live stream, I was sitting on the table in the end. There is actually logic to it because putting in pieces from a higher position and from the side blocks less of my teammates. And it also gives me a new angle and hurts less, you know, my back and feet after already standing and puzzling for 1.5 days. And we placed the second best international team, 4th out of all teams. I could have not been happier and getting even more excited for the pairs with Fenna. And we were on the first classification round for pairs and got this round earth puzzle. It was nice to have one round before the finals because it was our first time competing together and a lot of mistakes were made that we obviously needed to fix for the final. We finished the first round in 39 and 39 and placed 13th, and as usual I was very interested to see what the puzzle of the second classification round will get, mainly so I could do it later at home. Yeah, we're not doing that again. Now to the final. Oh my god. I don't even know where to start. Okay. So, we were first of all very excited with Fenna because we were quite certain we're gonna get 750 pieces puzzle and we both have the strength of having like endurance, maybe in comparison to other competitors. So we were very excited for that. We had this thing, I start with the edges, she starts off with the easiest part. Now, I started doing the edges, and very soon I noticed like the edges were not edging. And that usually is because like, you know, you just don't get all the edge pieces. So I was like, okay, we did a really bad job when we're flipping. We're just missing too many edges for them to make any sense. And Fenna started off with this red lady almost in the middle of the puzzle. You can see here maybe a bit better. And she started to say at one point like,
So strange. You really don't have any borders.
Yeah, I'm also confused that have I done a mistake there or something like that. But we need to just ignore it because I tried so many times. We will either see it in the end where did we up or that we're actually having a not right kind of puzzle, so to say. So just need to ignore it. Yeah, but I sometimes also do mistakes, and I just impossible for me to like look it from a different angle. So
I'm missing all the red as well. It's really a miss.
can we get a judge here then?
Yeah.
Can you raise your hand so they can get organizers here? We have a clearly missing. Like we don't have. It's just the whole red thing is missing from the whole puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you get like a
Yeah.
somebody?
Something. Yeah.
It's
Something is missing.
It's clearly missing.
We miss the
edges.
Oh, it's
Just go on as
Yeah.
far as you can,
Yeah.
and we'll make a ruling as soon as it's.
Yeah, we're trying because I think
It's
these
so
might be
difficult
extra
like this.
pieces as
Yeah.
well. I feel like there's extra pieces or something because
It's really, really difficult like this.
We're thinking worlds 1000.
because I'm just trying pieces and it's just like driving me
Yeah, you're missing
insane.
2 edges.
We're edges and the whole red person is the red person is quite clear that it's a fault in the
it's-
puzzle.
Yeah.
To see how far you can get,
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do our best. It's fine.
because I cannot do anything else.
No.
Yeah,
I can't get you a new puzzle.
No.
Yeah, we
Does
should
that
have.
make sense?
Yeah, because we didn't see it early.
Yeah.
enough. I was just
You
really
can't see it that
confused.
early.
I really said I'm not getting the red dress, and it was
Because we're
really
just
difficult
bad.
to do the red dress. But yeah, now I see why.
We're just bad. That's what we thought. Yeah.
Like it's
like
Ja,
I'm
het
all the
is- het is
time
helemaal
like-
dit sukkel zo.
ja, en
Hè?
hier, daar.
Oh. Niet leuk, not fun.
Yeah. But let's see how far we can finish this.
Yeah.
But it's just like annoying when you know, so I keep like I'm like questioning all the time, am I trying
Yeah.
the stupidly pieces that will never actually fit?
Yeah. Yeah, and I was saying, the red dress, I can't find all the pieces. And now I know why.
And it's annoying when it's like in a such a, like the edges, because remember I said that it started going
Yeah.
so well.
And you said, I'm missing so much edges.
Yeah, I even actually said it, and I was like, it's probably just us because like that
that's when you
happens
burn
sometimes.
yeah.
So it's just like, but I was like, I can't keep like putting trying the same things because it just doesn't make any sense. That I just keep trying things and just.
Okay, now it's not really speed puzzling for me anymore. I'm just quite relaxed. Yeah, it doesn't matter now.
But imagine if we get like a good time with this like disaster still. So just keep. But it would be more annoying if this was like that we would like qualify and we would be like on the very top, you know.
Yeah.
Then I would be like. Because like what could they do? Let us
Yeah,
do like another
nothing.
one,
Yeah.
but we were so far away also that
Yeah.
that wouldn't be fair either.
Yeah, it's too bad. But maybe we were far away because of. Huh? It won't help.
Yeah, these are like the shadows.
And now I'm searching for pieces.
Yeah, it's annoying because I also do it very
Normally,
lot of,
yeah,
I look
yeah,
one
yeah,
shape and
yeah.
then and now it's like I'm like questioning everything. Because it's like, am I looking for something that doesn't exist? I'm like still questioning my life with this. Just looking at it makes me so anxious because I'm like, what the? I'm like, when can we start? How can we find these last pieces? Do we know even sure that they actually connect somewhere?
Shall I look in the back?
Won't be that much.
My problem right now, I'm not too convinced if these.
Even though it's on my. Yeah, maybe in the middle. Yeah.
Wait a second.
I think this is the best.
Let
Here,
me-
the hands.
No. Where does this? They go somewhere. I want to put them somewhere. Where does it go?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ja, die hebben we niet nodig.
Nee, jullie krijgen zo'n nieuwe. Can you look for me how many pieces are missing?
Ja,
Zullen
sure.
we deze uit beeld halen?
Ja.
I think if I calculated 54 is missing. If I calculated correctly.
I put in 54 missing pieces.
It was harder when we would have the pieces.
The easy parts we thought we're starting with.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do at that moment? It was already too late. And at that point it was also like, we knew they couldn't do anything because you cannot adjust the time to any direction. Also, we didn't know how many pieces were missing. Are there extra pieces? Are the pieces we're looking at duplicates? Do they actually even connect anywhere? Or because it was missing so many, we were like, maybe they're just floating pieces that just go in randomly in between but doesn't connect to anything. Like, we were so done at that point, and it was so sad because it was the final. We had very high, I don't want to say expectations, but of course you want to give your best and see how far you get. And that opportunity was kind of taken from us. And of course, from the organizers' point of view, even if there would have been time, we were so far in the puzzle that also it wouldn't work out if they just let us start again, because we have technically already done half of the puzzle, so we would have too much advantage from that. And we counted, we were missing 54 pieces, maybe. At that point, I don't know how well my math was mathing, but that's how I managed to count it. And yeah, I think in official result, it's just that when they stopped the timer, but yeah, I think we would have done so much better with the pieces. I mean, this time you cannot calculate. You can't say if it would have been more or less. Like it was just horrendous. If it would have been, so there was one other team that had also missing pieces, but from their pieces were missing from this corner here. So kind of like this black thing that a lot of people apparently did last. I would have read like, I'm just saying, there's one positive thing. After all this, if I'm ever missing like one piece or two, or I have a few extra pieces, I don't give a damn. You think this is something? This is nothing compared to this. So in a way, good experience to have, and I'd rather have it in a competition where I'm actually international guest. And not like, if this would have happened in Finnish Championship, well, I would have probably like someone. So yeah, I'm really happy with that, but it was quite a sad way to finish the event. But other than that, this was the weekend. I was very happy with the fact that speed puzzlers such as Tamar, that I coach, managed to get in total 6 podium spots this weekend. So I'm super proud, and obviously a lot more personal achievements for everybody who competed. And I really love the Dutch Nationals. I think it's so well organized. We had a pizza party later that day. Got to go to Amsterdam to see my friend on the next day, and finally got back home. So that's about it, and I'll see you next time. Yalla, bye.